Food is life. You are what you eat, and the food we consume quite literally becomes a part of our bodies. What we ingest is broken down into key nutrients that are responsible for proper growth and function. The careful investigation of the food we consume can illuminate both how the human digestive system works and how the consumed food interacts with the body.
Our group set out to better understand the complicated and worrisome process of how patients that suffer from hypolactasia go about maintaining a dairy-free diet. As students at Michigan State University, we wanted to know how the various on-campus cafeterias serve students with hypolactasia. In order to quantify the menu options offered at every cafeteria on campus, our lab group utilized the online cafeteria menus at eatatstate.com. The cafeteria menu options were recorded from February 1st through the 28th for 11 different cafeterias. The total menu options for each day were recorded against the number of lactose-free options. Only lunch lines that changed from day to day were recorded.
A total of 7,493 menu options were surveyed for the experiment. The total ratios for each meal were as follows. For breakfast, a total ratio of 0.82 was calculated. For lunch, a total ratio of 0.94. For dinner, a total ratio of 0.85. And finally, the total ratio for the month of February was 0.84. This suggested that a hypolactasia patient could very easily eat at the cafeterias on campus and not be severely limited on options. In an interview with the head chef at Snyder Phillips Cafeteria, The Gallery, we found a reason why this might be.
With lactose intolerance, they couldn't eat cheese, they couldn't eat dairy at all. Would you do that, make a pizza without cheese for them if they requested it?
We would. We do keep almond milk over in that cooler because we do have some people that are lactose intolerant, and the almond milk that we can get from our purveyors is just the regular almond milk, but he really prefers the chocolate, so I just go to Meijer and I buy it.
Okay.
And I just buy things, and it's small things, really just try to help people feel welcome and comfortable. Is it better to give them trashy food that's been sitting there forever, or is it better to try to accommodate as needed?
The cafeterias are using a more individualized approach to deal with the patients suffering from hypolactasia and other food allergies.
To determine how satisfactory these lactose-free options are to ingest, a blind taste test was performed on 30 random participants. The taste test required participants to taste a sample of soy milk, almond milk, and 2% dairy milk without knowing which glass held which type of milk. After tasting all three samples, the participants were asked to rate the three different milk options from most satisfactory to least satisfactory. Based off the rating, it was determined that almond milk was the least satisfactory, as it came in last for 21 of the 30 votes. Soy milk was second with 9 votes for being the least satisfactory, which made 2% milk coming in first with only 3 votes saying that it was the worst in terms of satisfaction. This goes to show that patients suffering from hypolactasia have to substitute less satisfactory options for the usual dairy-containing products. Through these experiments, it was determined that an individual suffering from hypolactasia would successfully be able to maintain a dairy-free diet, but only be somewhat satisfactory with their food choices.